Have you ever felt like you just don't fit into society's typical boxes? Like you're marching to the beat of your own drum, but sometimes that drum solo feels more isolating than empowering? Well, stick around, because today we're diving deep into a topic that rarely gets the attention it deserves: the unique challenges faced by Sigma females in our modern world. Hey there, amazing people. Today's video is going to get real really fast. We're not just scratching the surface, we're going to explore the often misunderstood world of Sigma females and the genuine struggles they face every single day. Whether you identify as a Sigma female yourself, or you're just curious about understanding them better, this video is going to open your eyes to challenges you might never have considered. The silent warriors understanding Sigma females. Before we jump into the challenges, let's quickly break down what makes a Sigma female unique. Unlike the traditional alpha or beta categories, Sigma females are the lone wolves of society. They're independent, self-reliant, and march to the beat of their own drum. They don't seek validation from others and often find themselves operating outside conventional social hierarchies. 1. The constant battle against misunderstanding. Let's be honest, society doesn't quite know what to do with Sigma females. They're often misread as being antisocial, stuck up, or just plain weird. Picture this: you're at a work party, perfectly content observing from the sidelines, maybe having a meaningful conversation with one person, when suddenly everyone starts asking if you're okay or suggesting you need to come out of your shell. It's exhausting having to constantly explain that you're not broken, you're just different. The mental toll of being perpetually misunderstood is real. Sigma females often find themselves having to justify their natural tendencies to be alone, their preference for deeper conversations, or their disinterest in typical social climbing. It's like speaking a different language in a world that refuses to learn your dialect. 2. The dating dilemma. Dating as a Sigma female. Talk about complicated. In a world where social media presence and constant connection are considered normal, Sigma females often struggle to find partners who understand their need for space and independence. Let's face it, explaining to a potential partner that you need significant alone time without them taking it personally is about as fun as trying to teach a cat to swim. The modern dating scene expects constant texting, regular updates, and shared social media presence. For Sigma females, this can feel suffocating. They're looking for deep, meaningful connections, but often end up being labeled as cold or distant when they don't conform to these expectations. 3. Career challenges. In an extrovert-centric workplace, corporate America loves its team players and social butterflies. But what happens when you're brilliant at your job but hate mandatory fun office parties? Sigma females often excel in their work but struggle with the social aspects of career advancement. They're passed over for promotions despite their capabilities because they don't fit the culture or network enough. The modern workplace's emphasis on collaboration and constant communication can be particularly draining for Sigma females. They often find themselves having to choose between maintaining their natural working style and conforming to workplace social expectations. 4. The friendship paradox. Making and maintaining friendships as a Sigma female is like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. While they value genuine connections, their need for solitude and independence often conflicts with traditional friendship expectations. They might go weeks without reaching out to friends, not because they don't care, but because they're comfortable with long periods of solitude. This often leads to misunderstandings and hurt feelings. Friends might take their need for space personally, leading to strained relationships or the dreaded "why are you so antisocial" conversations. 5. Family dynamics and cultural expectations. Family gatherings can feel like walking through a minefield for Sigma females. Traditional family structures often expect regular participation in family events, constant communication, and conformity to social norms. For Sigma females, explaining why they prefer not to attend every family function or why they choose to live differently from their siblings can create ongoing tension. Cultural expectations can make this even more challenging. In many cultures, women are expected to be nurturing, socially active, and family-oriented. Sigma females often find themselves at odds with these traditional expectations, leading to family conflict and emotional stress. 6. The mental health stigma. Here's a tough one: mental health. Society often misinterprets Sigma female traits as signs of depression or anxiety. While these conditions can certainly coexist with being a Sigma female, the assumption that someone must be mentally unwell because they prefer solitude or don't seek social validation is both frustrating and harmful. This misconception can lead to well-meaning but misguided attempts at fixing perfectly healthy Sigma females adding unnecessary stress and self-doubt to their lives. 7. Professional networking struggles in today's world. It's often said that it's not what you know, but who you know. For Sigma females, this presents a unique challenge. While they're often highly skilled and knowledgeable in their fields, the traditional networking scene with its small talk, forced interactions, and surface-level connections feels like an exercise in inauthenticity. They excel at one-on-one deep conversations but struggle with the superficial nature of networking events. This can limit their professional opportunities, despite their capabilities. 8. Social media pressure. Living in the digital age presents its own set of challenges for Sigma females. The constant pressure to maintain an online presence, share personal moments, and engage in digital social interactions can feel overwhelming. While others naturally share their daily lives, Sigma females often struggle with the perceived inauthenticity and forced nature of social media interaction. This can lead to feeling out of touch or disconnected from their peer group, especially in a world where social media presence is increasingly tied to personal and professional opportunities. 9. The energy management marathon. For Sigma females, managing energy levels is a constant challenge. While they're not necessarily introverted, social interactions, especially those involving large groups or superficial connections, can be incredibly draining. This means they have to be extremely careful about how they allocate their social energy. This careful energy management can sometimes make them appear flaky or unreliable when they need to cancel plans to recharge. It's a delicate balance between maintaining relationships and preserving their mental well-being. 10. Societal pressure to change. Perhaps the most challenging aspect of being a Sigma female is the constant pressure to change or improve. Society often views Sigma traits as something to be fixed rather than embraced. This can lead to a constant internal struggle between staying true to oneself and adapting to meet societal expectations. The authenticity tax. Beyond our main points, there's an additional challenge worth mentioning, what I call the authenticity tax. Sigma females often pay a high price for being authentic to themselves. This might mean losing friends who don't understand their need for space, missing out on professional opportunities that require more traditional social behaviors, or facing constant criticism for their lifestyle choices. Embracing the Sigma path. Living as a Sigma female isn't easy, but it's important to remember that these challenges don't define you. Your unique perspective, independence, and ability to think outside social norms are valuable traits that can lead to extraordinary achievements and deeply meaningful relationships, even if the path there looks different from everyone else's. Conclusion. Being a Sigma female in today's world comes with its unique set of challenges, but it also comes with incredible strengths. The key isn't to change who you are, but to find ways to navigate these challenges while staying true to yourself. Remember, your worth isn't determined by how well you fit into society's boxes, but by how authentically you live your truth. To all the Sigma females out there, your journey might be harder in many ways, but it's also uniquely yours. Embrace your path, find your tribe, even if it's small, and never apologize for being who you are. The world needs your unique perspective, even if it doesn't always understand it. And hey, if you've made it this far in the video, you're probably either a Sigma female yourself, or someone who cares about understanding us better. Either way, thank you for taking the time to learn about these challenges. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might need to hear this message. Until next time, keep marching to your own beat. The world will catch up eventually.